Welcome to another vlog, guys. On this episode, we're going to be getting the S13 ready for Friday night drifts.
I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
Tell me, is it whack up in the air? Rapping scattered off the gear. I can map him, get the air. It's like a tracker, get distracted, send him back like in the mail. Not a fraction of them real. Catch him lacking, run the drill. Running through the shit like a motherfucking day job. I need a fucking day job. This big boy business in you.
Alrighty, so there's a couple little things on my checklist that I have to check off before the car's ready. So a couple of them being front right indicator's been busted off when I was getting the car on the trailer, and I smashed the front bar as well, but that's what happens. And that's one issue that I need to fix. Also, the push to start little toggle switch broke at OnSong Performance the other day, so I'm gonna fix that up, tidy up the wiring a little bit, and then just check over all your fluids and everything, make sure it's all back together and good. Car went on the dyno at full tilt, so I'm pretty confident that it's all set up perfect now. I'm just going to check tyre pressures and then chuck the car on the trailer, load it up, have it strapped up, have the tyres on the trailer, get the tools ready, and then so tomorrow afternoon we can just get home from work, drive straight up to QR, and it's going to be a 6 hour drift, 6 hours of drifting on the track. And Zara's coming as well, so we're going to switch it over and both have a good bloody time. And yeah, super pumped. I love when Zara comes out to the events because it's so much more fun rather than just going by yourself. And then yeah, it's just not as cool. Also, Marcus is going to come. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel up here. He's going to be pumping out some content in the shed coming up soon. So yeah, check out his videos. He's an insane photographer as well. If you want any photography done, make sure you check out his bloody Instagram. He took some photos of the 180 the other night and blew my mind. That dude is nuts. And yeah, so check his channel out. But yeah, let's get stuck into it. Alright, so this is my indicator that has had a hard life. It's still in good condition. The back of it's been cracked open with the screw that's gone in there and it's popped out. So you're going to suss out something here so it's all back on and nice and neat. That'll go in there. Boom. And that's back on. So how good, let's just take a second to talk about how bloody good this light bar fits. I didn't even measure it up, I just bought one that I thought would probably be the right size. And then Dad and I made up these brackets. Took a little bit to get the bracket right, to get it sit in the right spot, but turned out bloody amazing. And it's going to be on full display tomorrow night in the bloody darkness of QR. So that light's back in, also fixed up. This relay here was pointing down and it was collecting water. That was the problem with the relay at when we were at OnSong Performance. So that's should be okay now in the weather. And the way I attached this light was just a couple of trusty old zip ties. Pretty much can't get anything better than that. Always have to carry zip ties with me. So I'm just going to check over the fluids, fix that switch, and find any other things I need to just tweak. But how good is this thing looking? Another problem just rocked up, and I noticed I had a coolant leak, and it was this hose clamp here, and it was completely busted. So I flogged one off the R32 and she's fixed. That's another one off the list. The more things I fix now, then the less chance or something going wrong out at the track, and that's the last thing you want. Like, I'm going to take all my tools with me, but I really don't want to use them. I just want to go out and drive, and then Zara can drive, and then it's just keep driving, no fixing, keep driving. Changing tires is fine, but fixing shit, please. I just want it to run. It's an LS1, that's why I bought it. I bought it just to run. Or if it can make it for tomorrow, then we'll be going to, I think it's Tuesday night out at Archerfield. And then if it makes it after that, we'll be going to the morning session at QR on Thursday morning. So heaps of drifting coming up. Keen as to get some seat time in, because I've barely even driven this bloody car, and I've had it for a while now. So Super keen. Alrighty, have a go at some of this wiring in this bloody car, eh? This is the ignition switch that we quickly grabbed when we were at on-song performance when it was getting dyno tuned, because this switch here, the back terminal snapped off. While I was fault finding, it just literally fell off. So that was shit, and yeah, so I'm just going to put this switch into here. Should be able to just take that nut off and pop this one straight in, and it should be good to go. So I can do that now, and then tidy up this wiring a little bit. Also, check out my fully sick boost gauge that it doesn't work for some reason. And then we got oil pressure and water temperature. Pretty basic in here. I will eventually put a tacho in here, because it would be good to know how many revs you are putting out, because, you know, higher rev, you don't really want to be sitting on limiter. You can hear it, but I like to sit a little bit lower than limiter. But yeah, so I'll be putting a big tacho in here at some stage. Yeah, it's pretty much just hold on, pretty much. But yeah, there's wiring going everywhere, and like it works at the moment, but if you touch it, it'll probably stop. So I'm gonna try and. Alright, so that's back together, and basically, obviously this switch up is to turn the power on, and then this red thing's an emergency, so if you're just in a hurry, you can just flick it and it goes straight down. I don't think it really does that much, but it looks cool. So yeah, ignition and push to start. You got hazard lights that are really slow, and then you got your lights, which is your the little tiny Parker lights, and the wipers just come on slow, back and forward, one motion, and then this is the LED the light up the globe button. You got your LEDs for inside the car, which is pretty cool, and an alternator light to tell if your alternator is working or not. So, and then you've got the fans. Another one of these fancy switches for the fans, and that's it. But and I've got a label up here to label up on the top there of the steering wheel to say bonnet pins, because if you don't close the bonnet pins, the bonnet's going to go flying up and smash into something. But that's a lot nicer now. It is a lot nicer now. It's when I was playing around behind there, another bloody terminal just snapped off. This is the terminal that snapped off on the switch, and it just came straight off. I've never actually seen that. So there's a new one in there now, and when I was playing around behind there, another cable just pulled out of one of the little connectors. One of these little fellas, the cable just slipped straight out the back of it. So I whacked a new one in, and yeah, she's back together. So the wiring is absolute shithouse, but hopefully there's no issues with wiring, because I really don't want to be doing wiring stuff. But yeah. So yeah, on to the next job. Probably loading up the tyres. Yeehaw! Got the trailer here, gonna load up the tyres first this time, because last time I put the car on there and then struggled. It was a pain in the ass, so make sure you put your tyres on first. Got all my tools here, ready to go. Got on your Timmy for the ramps, definitely gonna be taking them. All the tools, and then now to select the tyres. Pretty much that whole top row is coming, and I think 2 of these down here, they're all 4 stud for the S13, and then the other ones are for the 180. So gonna grab all them, and hopefully we have enough. I'm pretty sure we'll have enough. Definitely have enough, as long as I don't pop off the rim all the time like the last ones we're doing. But yeah, grab some of them down and chuck them in. How good's this? Before I go to the track now, I can just air up my tyres and pump them all up. So whack it on the skid rim, pump it up. Yeah, this one must be stuffed, eh? Chuck that one to the side. It's not pumping up. Get rid of that. So I managed to fit 4 sets of tyres in here. Mint. A couple of the tyres are just ready to go, so I'm going to use them first, and then the other ones that are not holding air and need rebeading and bloody... The ones with issues, I'm just going to leave them till later because I'm probably going to get another whole round of tyres. But I got some left here from Matsuri, so let's use them. This one's still got a bloody sticker on it. Alright, so it's pretty much done. I do have a mate with a replacement light, which will be nice when that's done. But yeah, it's pretty much 100%, at the moment. And I'm pretty sure I have to test it out to make sure there's nothing wrong. So I'm gonna have to get it out here and have a go. It's like some dude over there is making a heap of noise, so I'm gonna make some noise. So yeah, I'll just sit you down right here. So keen to skid this thing tomorrow. Holy shit! It's such a rush, eh? Alright, let's load it up and then we'll be good to go for tomorrow. I'll put the front bumper bar back on. Yeah, this light bar is going to come in handy. That sucks. I broke it. I just got to put another bolt in here and it'll be fine. But yeah, it was nice before. This side's not too good. Snap the fiberglass out of there. Mate, I haven't even made it out to the bloody track. Oh, I don't even know what really happened then. I think I went up too slow and the back wheels just flicked the things out. Oh well. It's all good. We're on the trailer. Let's go. So pumped. Oh, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, especially if you want to see the next episode. And if you want to support the channel, check out the merchandise. I've got some stickers for sale. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I watched it. Those flipped away, and then you started skidding where those two skid marks are, and then it just went ripped off. Because you were on this angle, and the bottom was just scraping, and it ripped it off.
It's all good. Nothing wrong with it.